And we are going live.
Grand Rising, Elizabeth. Thank you for joining us this morning. At 9 o'clock a.m., we will close our social media and continue on Zoom only. Join us by getting your Zoom link at elizabethvisionaryconference.org. We'll be there until 10 a.m. You can join us now, and we'll see you in the Elizabeth Zoom room. Today, your hosts are Nawili Griffin, Lily B., and Ayana Blair. Enjoy.
Good day, Elizabeth. Happy Thursday, day of expansion, Jupiter ruling. Grateful to see and have and participate this day. We have a wonderful, wonderful woman on as our guest. I can't wait for y'all to meet her. Ahene Brown out of DC, the DMV. And I have to heads up, thank Fana for my girl in DC for introducing me to her beloved Ahene. And shout out to my co-host Ayana and to Miss Lily B, the sun shines in my life, who I've connected with here in Detroit. And so today we're going to start out. Oh, my co-host, would y'all like to chime in and say Grand Rising, great day, please?
Absolutely, Grand Rising. Lily B is down there taking care of our grandmother right now. But Grand Rising from both of us.
Yes.
Peace. Today is actually my grandfather who passed before or transitioned before I came into the world. Before I was able to meet, before I was able to meet him and things of that nature. So today I will be celebrating his life and things of that nature. I know when people transition before you, there's a reason, but I know if I would have met him, it would have brought a different light into my life, a different perspective from a different grandfather and things like that, a library that I didn't get to meet. So I would like to honor him today. Yes, so I'm just appreciative to have this day. Again, the universe is open and I'm utilizing my energies that I have protecting me right now, and I'm enjoying it. That I do have ancestors and people on my side that I didn't even meet yet. And so I will honor him because I know he's been protecting me before my grandmother transitioned and things like that. I know he was the tough guardian angel.
Ashe. And tomorrow is also shout out to all the Geminis, all of y'all on the planet, Ahene and to Ayana's Earth Day is tomorrow. My youngest son's Earth Day is tomorrow. Yeah, y'all are some special folks. I up to y'all. Y'all got the power of communication down. So I am so grateful to honor and send out respect to you as your Earth Day is celebrated. So without further ado.
Don't forget me, mine's this Saturday.
Who said that? Oh, Fana. Oh, Fana is her Earth Day is Saturday. Oh, Lord. Yes, and Fana is Saturday. So we're just, applauding all y'all and all you bring to the planet. Thank y'all. Y'all. So we're going to start out with a little breath series, and Pranayama is taking in the pranic or the chi, the breath from the earth up into our bodies. And the pranayama we're doing today is called Sitali Pranayama. It is for cooling, detoxing, also invigorating the body. And it's going to be done through the curled tongue. So we're going to be sticking our tongue out, taking in a breath, and it's a cooling, detoxing, great for women going through those personal summers or those places and spaces where we get a little heated. So it'll be through the curled tongue. We'll inhale, we'll exhale, breathe out through the nostrils. And it said if you can do this 52 times every single day, you will not have any dis-ease or disharmony in your body. The other thing about it is it also, there's something else I was going to say about it. As you're inhaling through the curled tongue, if it starts to taste bitter, say thank you, because that's a reminder we still have room for detoxing. All right. So I want you to sit up comfortably in a chair if you're lying on your back in the bed. If you want to relax your palms, up is receptive, receiving. If you want to ground, place them down. It's up to you. And I want you to close your eyes, focus between the eyebrows at what we call the third eye, our place of intuition, that we vibrate and know that we know that we know. And so I'm going to set my timer. We're going to do it for like maybe a minute or two. Okay, just did a class, just had the timer. Okay, I'll time it in my head. So relaxing our palms either up or down, sticking the tongue out of our mouths. Let's inhale to begin. And remember, the breath goes out through your nostrils.
I got the timer on.
All right, thank you. And inhale through the curled tongue. Exhale through your nostrils. Inhale through the curled tongue. Exhale through your nostrils. And one more time, inhale through the curled tongue. Exhale through your nostrils. And let's breathe in, inhale through your nostrils. And exhale through your nostrils. And let's open our eyes. How was that for y'all?
That is wonderful.
Wonderful, great.
Great.
I'm
Anybody
all
feel-
warm. I can feel everybody's energy. My whole body is warm.
Oh, wonderful. All right, so this morning, I said before each of the shows nowadays, we're going to do a little yoga. And this you could do in the comfort of your bed, your chair. Of course, you know, I'm sitting on the mat or your mat. So what we're going to do is something to help our skin and our pores to breathe. So you're going to stretch your arms up over your head. If you need to bend the elbows, it's okay. Ideally, you want straight arms and keep the palms together. And we're just going to breathe in and out of your nostrils. This is also great for the lymph nodes and our armpits there. Keeping that lymph fluid flowing, detoxing our blood. And keeping the arms up, breathe in, stretch the palms up, stretch, stretch, stretch. Breathe out. Relax the palms a little bit so they're above your head. And we're going to do a cleansing, detoxing breath. It's called breath of fire or fire breath. And we're going to do it through the mouth because it's a lot easier for most people. It's like a dog that's panting. All right, so we're going to inhale and begin our breath of fire through your mouth. Breathe in, inhale, stretch the arms up. Breathe out, release, let it go, stretch open, and relax your arms at your lap. And breathe in, inhale through your nostrils. Feel your belly rise, fill up, and exhale, release. Let's breathe in, inhale, stretch the arms up, spread those fingers open, open and close. Exhale, breathe out, shake it out. Shake it, keep that blood circulating, that lymph flowing, shake, shake, shake. Shake it out. And we're going to interlace our fingers, bring them behind your head. And we're just going to breathe in, twist left, breathe out, twist right. Keeping the heart center open, opening up that rib cage, lifting those lungs up, breathing in and out of your nostrils, opening up those pores in your skin, loosening the spine, engaging our digestive organs. We're doing it all. And the center, inhale, stretch open, open, exhale, close. And breathe in, stretch open, and exhale, release. Relax the arms, relax your palm. Inhale, breathe in. Fill that belly, let it rise in the abdomen. Breathe out, let the belly sink in, go behind the navel. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. And let's breathe in, stretch up, open, close the hands, shake them out. And the last one, let's interlace our fingers, bring them at our chest, heart level. Breathe in, stretch out, breathe in, stretch out, breathe out. And inhale, exhale at your own rate or pace through the nostrils. Breathe in, stretch out. Continue to breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, stretch up. And breathe out, come into your chest. So let's breathe in, inhale, exhale. Last one, breathe in. Bring the arms down, touch the chest, breathe out. Relax the palms. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale, stretch the arms up, spread the fingers. Exhale, breathe out. Release it, let it go. Shake it out, shake, shake, shake. Really engage those lymph nodes. Shake it, shake it, shake it. How y'all feeling? So to finish out this little mini session, I'm going to ask Ahene for a word or a quality, and we're just going to do a brief mantra meditation. Yes. So what's the word for us, Ahene?
Acceptance.
Okay. So what we're going to do is bring our palms, male, symbolized by the right, female by the left, united at our heart center. And every time we come to the heart center is I am. I'm going to turn to the side because I have a little limited space here. So it'll be I am is here. Acceptance.
Okay.
I am. Acceptance. I am. Acceptance. Can you put on the timer, Aduni? Okay.
Okay.
So here we go.
For
with
how
I-
long? For 1 minute?
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Okay. So at our heart center, let's take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. And let's begin. I am acceptance. 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 Stretch those arms out. Am acceptance. I 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 am acceptance.
Get
I
ready.
am acceptance. Inhale. Exhale, palms at our heart center, and just hold the space with what you're receiving, what has come through, what you have released. Inhale through your nostrils. Exhale. Inhale, stretching the arms above the head. And exhale, release it. And we bring our palms together. And we're just going to say, as we say in my yogic tradition, Sat Nam, which means truth, with a capital T, is who you are, is your identity, is really who and what you are. We bow and say Sat Nam.
Satnam.
Right, yes, all right. So I think we are ready now. We done had our appetizer. So, Miss Ayana, are you going to do our intro or Lily?
Yeah, we'll definitely do the introduction, but it's a hit. How's everybody doing after this exercise?
You got a big ring behind you, sing sound, echo.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
echo.
better now?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I'm glad everybody is okay. That did feel good. That felt great. I was definitely participating in the car. You know, we have limited space, but I'm about to get into nature and things of that nature. But I would like to start by saying, Grand Rising to Miss Ahene Brown. She is a native Washingtonarian.
Washington.
Oh,
Washingtonian.
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 I said Washingtonarian.
Washingtonarian sounds like a geriatric narian.
Okay. A mother, a massage therapist, Reiki master, a student esthetician,
Yes.
and a lover of nature, aromatherapy and crystals, like many of us. She is into self-care. She's a self-care advocate, a strong believer in old age advocate. Life is meant to
Be lived.
It's
Yes.
meant to be lived.
Yes.
And very true. It's not meant for us to suffer and things like that. I agree with her. And yes, I just would like for her to explain or tell us more about herself. You know, it's different coming from me, but when it comes from self, it's more powerful. But welcome, Mr. Hide.
Thank you for having me. And I need to first start off by thanking the Most High, my ancestors, and the benevolent spirits that surround me. I do not believe in accidents or coincidences. And I'm a person even though I'm physically here, a lot of times I'm out there. So I'm going to make every effort today to stay in here because I already feel myself out there. But anyway, I'm very, very honored to be here. To keep it short about myself, I feel that everything that I've been through, good and seemingly bad, because I say seemingly bad, has brought me to this point in life. As you mentioned, I'm a massage therapist, Reiki master, lover of nature, crystals, and aromatherapy, and lover of people. And Spirit gave me that word acceptance because, in all honesty, I've been on a 7-year journey of self-acceptance that started 7 years ago. Because I was thinking about, I wrote notes, but I'm going to let Spirit guide me. As I was thinking about participating in this today, I realized that this is a 7-year journey. So it's so apropos that it is in line with my theme song. That song, Circle Song, is my theme song. So everything has brought me to this point. And I had the epiphany this morning that even this talk with you guys is a manifestation. I remembered around 3 o'clock this morning, a friend of mine telling me that it's time for me to put myself out there, that I have a story to tell. And it didn't click until this morning that, oh my goodness, that has just manifested through Nawili's invite to participate with you guys. So to tell you guys about myself, I come from a family that is, I would say, religiously diverse. And I have Christians, Muslims, my grandmother was a Buddhist. My parents are traditional African religion practitioners. And so growing up in the 70s, that wasn't the common thing. It wasn't the common thing to be involved in that. And it wasn't the common thing to have an African name and to have an African name and to wear African clothes and to go to DC public schools. So if anybody that knows anything about DC, they will sort of get the gist of what I'm talking about. And so I'm realizing now what a blessing that was. It didn't feel like a blessing at the time to be different, but all of that has shaped who I am today. So I'm going to circle back around. The 7-year journey was like an awakening for me. I found myself, I don't know how to say this nicely. I found myself being hit with shit from all directions. At the same time, my marriage was falling apart. I was catching grief on my job. And I had to move. This was back starting in 2016, going into 2017. And I had an awakening where I felt like I was waking up from a slumber. And so although I come from this background and I've always been intuitive, I was not leaning into my self-confidence. So I was in a marriage where I was unhappy. I was working a job when I knew 20 years prior that I wasn't cut out to work for people. And yes, so this total self-denial. I was running from my family's legacy because I had an upbringing where I was different. And just everything was hitting me at once. And finding myself waking up from being on automatic, if you understand what I mean, waking up from 20 plus years of working to make money, of being a wife, of being a mother, of putting everybody else first and denying that thing down deep inside of me, that truth that's deep down inside of all of us that will nag at you. And until you accept yourself, will drive you crazy. So I found myself around 2017 at that point where mentally and spiritually, I felt a little crazy because I was not accepting the truth that was down in the pit of my soul. Number one, that was in an unhappy marriage, and that if you don't let go, you'll be dragged, right? Number two, that I am working for people, doing a job because that's the societal expectation. You work and you make money instead of following what was deep down in my heart. I left massage. I was a massage therapist since 1999, but I left it when I had my son in 2003 because, you know, the expectations of having insurance and stability and all that. But I knew down in the pit of my soul that I was not meant to work for anyone. And it's funny, the lessons that the universe teaches you, because I realize now in retrospect that the same scenarios were repeating on every job that I had to the point where I could recognize them because I wasn't following my spirit. So in 2017-ish, 2016-ish, because it's about a 7-year cycle almost, yes. I finally became so uncomfortable within myself that I built up the courage to not be afraid that I had to find a new place to live, to not be afraid to walk away from my marriage, and to not be afraid to accept what I've known all along, and was denying in myself, that I'm not cut out to work for anyone, and that's okay. And that I am who I am, and to truly accept myself. And so, let me circle back again. I decided to go back to my love, which is massage therapy. That's what I really, really love. That's what really, really makes me happy. And of course, the universe will test you, right? So I decided to go back to massage therapy. I've been a mom and worrying about everybody else for such a long time. I finally had to retest and everything, get everything together, and then COVID comes and shuts everything down. And so here I am again in a state of acceptance, in a state of realizing, okay, COVID happened. I can't practice massage therapy right now. But okay, you're a creator, right? You're a creator. And you say you believe what you believe, because I do have a strong sense of faith. How do I use the tools that I have to sustain myself, to work through my humanity, to work through the little fears down in your subconscious? Because even when you're a spiritual person, we all have things down in our subconscious, right? That we think that we're over. But under times of stress, I feel that's when the creator tests us to see if we've really learned our lessons and to see if we really believe what we believe. So I found myself in a position where in a week's time, I passed my exam to go back to my love of massage therapy. My mom had brain surgery, and a few days later, the whole country shut down. And I was like, oh, crap. And that was a blessing. Didn't feel like a blessing at the time, but ended up being a tremendous, tremendous blessing. So I've had 2 years of really going within, of really continuing my manifestation journey, which I left that little piece out, that about 4 years into my 7-year self-acceptance thing, I started a daily manifestation practice. I have a manifestation partner, which completely changed my life. And I did leave that little piece out. But really leaning into that practice got me through everything. Got me through everything. And my prayer every day, I know I'm sort of all over the place, so hopefully it's all making sense. My prayer every day is for God to use me as an instrument of good, not just for myself, but for other people. But that has really, really manifested. So let's see, because I kept notes and I just want to make sure that I hit everything. But really the whole gist of it is that everything that I've been through, everything that seems like was a disappointment, everything where I felt that I'm too old or it's too late, all of those negative thoughts that can't come into my mind, I had to accept that that's not real. That's not real, and life happens. And part of my manifestations being successful has been keeping my thoughts focused, keeping the people around me positive, leaning into my spirituality, really focusing on what it is that I want, despite what's going on about me. So I think that's the biggest lesson that I've learned in my journey, and the journey is continuing. So I'm glad I stuck with everything. The world has opened up again for the most part. I am practicing massage therapy and Reiki. I am excited about life. I'm happy to be alive. I am, despite whatever is going on in my life, my baseline is happy. And because it's a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice. I choose to be happy. I choose to be happy despite what is going on around me. And just like people put so much energy into negativity, you have to put energy into being positive. It doesn't mean that I don't have issues or things don't pop up. But I feel like the energy goes, how do they say it? The body follows where the mind goes, or the body goes where the mind follows.
Yes.
I don't know if I have it correct or not, but
Yeah.
I think you get what I'm saying. We have a lot of control over things. We have control over our thoughts, and the things that you don't have control over, to me, I don't focus on. I focus on what I can control. I can control my thoughts. I can control my actions. I can control my emotions, and I can control the people that I have around me. And that circle song, I'm going to go back to that again. It is my theme. It is my theme. That song, it just touches every cell of my being. It really does. And I'm just going to tell just a really quick story, really quickly. You have to watch what you say to the creator. You have to watch. Because as adults, because we experience a lot, we become, in a sense, distrusting. And you know, when you're young, you're open to meeting new friends, you're open to all of that. I had told the creator, I don't need any new friends. I'm good. You know, people suck. And pretty much was taught the biggest lesson. I happened to go out and meet somebody in a class who ended up being a tremendous blessing to me, and I to her. And I just have to sit and laugh. I just have to sit and laugh. And then I have to sit and laugh, because you have to watch what you say, because the universe will bring it back in your lap and teach you a lesson. You have to watch what you say, and you have to mean what you say. So that little story is just a little example. It's a little example of how you have to, well, basically, like I said, watch what you say, and I don't know, my grandma would say, don't test the creator, because I pretty much said, I don't need any new friends. I'm good. People suck. And I go to this workshop and I meet this woman who is just a ray of sunshine, who pretty much, it was a smack in the face where I had to eat every word that I said to the creator. Wow. You know what I mean? And I look up every day and I'm like, how did this person become my friend when I wasn't looking for any friends? And so I'm in a stage in my life where I'm being satisfied and delighted. So I'm meeting new friends, but I'm creating my circle anew through people like Nawili, from people like Fana, who's known me since I was a teenager. You know, it's important to have your tribe. It's important to have people around you that when you're in your humanness, help you to raise your vibration, and vice versa. when they need upliftment, that you're able to provide that to them. So I will talk forever and ever. I don't know if I hit everything, but I'm very open to answering any questions.
Okay, I have a question. So
Yes.
I want to know more about you and your manifestation partner. And, you know, it just sounds like something we all need to hear and could benefit from. So yeah, I want to hear.
So the manifestation partner is, it's really funny because I was invited to join a group of people that was manifesting using the oath of manifestation from Agape. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
I'm a practitioner from Agape.
And also using, there's a book called The Abundance Book by, I think his name is Price, something like that.
Yeah, Randolph Price.
Right. And that sort of fell through because people just were not consistent. And so the universe conspires. So around the time that I felt like my life was falling apart and all these changes were happening, a sister friend of mine, I told her about what I was doing with this group and how it sort of fell through, and we decided to do it together. So for the past 3.5 years, just about every day, you know, we've hardly missed a day, we do this practice. And sometimes things don't have to be complicated. Sometimes the most simple things, when you're consistent, will change your life. Yes. So what that practice has done for me, because I told you I'm a person, I'm out there. I like out there because out there feels good. It does. It does. It's nice. But what it's done for me is it's helped ground me. It's helped keep me focused. And when I'm in my humanness or stuck in lack thinking, it helps me to recalibrate and to remember who my true source is. And especially these last 2 years when I did all of this stuff, when I decided I was going to follow my heart and then found myself for 2 years not being able to work, it really, really sustained me. So that's part of my manifestation practice, is part of my self-care. That is probably the biggest piece. No, let me correct that. That's the second piece. My first piece is I've created a relationship with my ancestors. A consistent relationship where I sit in the silence and I just listen. I pray and I listen, and I have a strong relationship with them. You know, in my belief system, it's a lot of people think that practitioners of African religion don't believe in God, which is a big misnomer. It's highly, highly untrue. Africans have always believed in God Almighty. That's a big misconception. People think, oh, they're polytheists. They don't believe in God. They believe in spirits and this and that and the other. But in my tradition, the hierarchy is God, the ancestors, and then the deities. And the deities would be the equivalent to what Christians would call angels. So I would put that is the first thing, and then my manifestation practice. And then I'm also I walk, I go out in nature. The self-care is so, so important. It really, really is very, very important. And then dreaming. A lot of people, I feel like in this society, there's so much, and I think it's beginning to change, but there's so much emphasis put on, I'm just seeing the little notes I see her notes popping up, but anyway, there's so much emphasis put on youth and youthfulness, right? When the fact of the matter is all stages that we're in have their values. So yes, I would love to have that 25-year-old body that I had, but I would not trade where I am right now. I would not trade where I am right now. You know, with the maturity comes the wisdom and the self acceptance. And I just feel like a lot of times people feel they're too old to dream. They're too old to do this and they're too old to do that. And I rebuke that. I feel life is meant to be lived, and that every day that you wake up, that there's an opportunity to improve oneself.
Okay.
People ask me, why are you happy all the time? I noticed that my disposition, either people are like, hey, let's be happy with her, or it makes people uncomfortable. And that's not my aim, and I'm not responsible for that. But I am happy because I realize that when you wake up every day, it is a new day. It is a new opportunity. And that's exciting to me.
Yes.
That's exciting to me. That's exciting to me when I'm sad. That's exciting to me when my body tempo may not physically feel good that day. That's exciting to me, you know, even when I've lost someone, or for how do you say, seemingly lost something. To wake up every day and know that I am a creator is an exciting thing. So, wow. I can go on and on and on. What you want to ask me now, Willie?
So I would like to read the Oath of Manifestation.
Yes.
Because, the person that actually created it out of agape, I remember when she brought it forth. And I used to be on a call every single morning. We recited it. It was a group. I love the accountability partner, the part that you talked about. And I love Randolph, whatever his name is, his book about abundance. And there's Catherine Ponder. There's so many other sources.
Louise Hay, who I
Louise
love.
Hay. So I'm going to read it. Boy, oh boy. Okay, so it says, this oath is done every day with a partner, spoken out loud with tremendous feeling and emphasis.
Now, Willie.
Yes.
Pardon me. May I read it with you?
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
So do we want to read that part too?
Yeah, you can read that part while I pull it up.
Okay, cool.
And then we'll say it together.
Okay, great.
Let me say this, that we won't hear it as one.
That's okay.
One will be following the other. Okay, just want to
no
make
problem.
sure that we hear it.
This oath is done every day with a partner, spoken out loud with tremendous feeling and emphasis. It can be said many times throughout the day. It can be recorded and listened to on your smart or iPhone. Let me know, Ahene, when you find it.
Got it.
Okay, groovy. So here we go. Oath of manifestation. I accept
and receive
unexpected
good,
unexpected money, unexpected love, unexpected
kindness, unexpected generosity,
unexpected offers, unexpected prosperity, coming in unexpected ways from unexpected places in my life and the life of others. I am constantly guided and boldly empowered to receive the lavish abundance of the universe. I accept the principle that abundance and prosperity have already been given to me. My acceptance makes it real and opens the space for manifestation to rush in. I open wide the doors of my consciousness, to receive and to give. It is done now. Through this oath of manifestation, all things are possible. I declare absolutely that I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me.
I declare absolutely that I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me.
I feel it powerfully happening right now.
I feel it powerfully happening now.
I open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance
I open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance
than I have ever experienced before.
than I have ever experienced before.
I can afford anything I desire.
I can afford anything I desire.
In fact, I'm so prosperous, I need never worry again.
In fact, I am so prosperous, I need never worry again.
I'm grateful for all that I already have
I'm grateful for all that I already have
and grateful for all that I am ready to give.
and grateful for all that I am ready to give.
I keep myself lifted in high consciousness,
I keep myself lifted in high consciousness,
no matter what the appearances are.
no matter what the appearances are.
God is all there is.
God is all there is.
I let the God times roll,
I let the God times roll,
and so it is.
and so it is. Ashe.
Okay, I hope y'all receive that.
So
I
I,
I said it also.
Oh, wonderful.
I love that.
I have to throw this in. So when I come to use the bathroom downstairs, I'm gonna sit like I'm at the toilet.
Uh,
And this is what,
oh, it's on the wall.
can you see that?
Ashe, I love it. Yes, Ashe, Ashe. I love it. I love it.
So
On the throne and reading it. Yes.
as you're releasing, you're bringing.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
you're
That
bringing
last
what goes
line.
in.
That last line, though, that
Yes.
last line, I think for this everybody I know, especially this last 2 years,
Yes.
about keeping myself lifted in high
Like
consciousness,
consciousness.
no matter what the appearances are.
Yes.
That just really, really touches all my cells.
Yes.
Is it
Yes.
raining? I'm sorry.
Oh, I heard somebody. Okay.
It's getting ready to start raining soon.
Oh, Lily, you have something to say? Okay.
Hi. Hello, beautiful people. How are you today?
Great day. Great day.
Wonderful.
That's a beautiful thing. I'm happy to see all you lovely faces on here. It's a pleasure. Miss Annette, can you say her name?
Ahene.
Ahene.
Yes.
Thank you, Miss Ahene Brown. It's a beautiful pleasure to see you. I love those glasses, girl.
Thank you.
You're wearing them this morning.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted to basically check in and say hello, beautiful people. It's a pleasure. And I love hearing all your stories and just, the little small snippets of your journey that you're sharing with us. And I love nature as well, as you can see.
Yeah.
One of my favorite places to be. And today is my father's birthday. Generally, on days like this, I celebrate my loved ones in nature because that's what they taught me. The first things I learned about was strawberry plants and cherry trees and things like that. So it's in me, not on me. So I make sure I step in it to keep it vibrant in my life and in my spirit. So I love to hear that.
Ashe. Thank you, Miss
Ashe.
How you
Lily.
ladies? How's everybody feeling about nature today? Like with everything going on in nature, has anybody, like the growers? Because I know it's a lot of growers on here. How's everything been going with that? With how the weather is changing and stuff like that, the slow heat that we receive.
Greetings. This is Sister Heteru. I feel like the earth is doing what she needs to do to protect herself and
Ashe.
protect those who love her. And I am very appreciative that being an earth sign myself, I,
Girl, okay, you know we twins.
I understand that. And, I've often said that we need the earth. She doesn't really need us. I mean, we do
Absolutely.
things to help her, but she is sufficient.
Yes. Yes. Ashe. Ashe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I also heard you, Ahene, talk about service.
Yes.
And for all of us, I call it divine service. I know without a doubt, service is the rent we pay for being on the planet.
Yes.
So I just would like you, I would like you to share about that. And also we had a conversation, you talked about some of your inspirations. There are 3 women that you
Oh,
mentioned.
yes.
And
And
so,
probably a 4th.
oh, okay. And so, and it's, I love
Yeah.
her list. I identify
Yes.
absolutely with all of them.
Yes.
And I mean, I know we can all say, we have some role models, and we have some people that inspire that in the
Yes.
ancestral realm, grandmothers, great grandmothers,
Yes.
aunties, but in the here and now, those that are, oh, sorry, I'm in Detroit. I forgot. That's a thunder. And so, in the moment, I would like, after Ahene shares, for people to chime in if there are some
Yes.
people, I mean, male, female embodiments that really, really inspire you. Just having that conversation with her later that evening, it came up like 3 people that are so iconic and different.
Yes.
That
Yes.
I was surprised how much they inspired me.
Yes.
But I know I would like to share that too. So
yes. So other than my personal ancestors, and Harriet Tubman, there are 3 women who are very inspiring to me. The first is Louise Hay, who started Hay House Publishing when she was 50 years old. I don't know how many people are familiar with her.
Yes.
But she had a rough upbringing, was abused as a child, had a lot of those negative self-tapes because of her upbringing, felt she was stupid and ugly and all of the negative things. And the reason why I appreciate her is because it fits with that belief that I have, that it's never too late. That as long as you wake up every day, it's never too late to chase your dreams and follow your dreams. And she started Hay House, which is like a metaphysical publishing company. So on top of her books and her all the work that she's done, and I don't know what I did with the book, but she has a book that's a classic, Heal Your Body. I don't know if you're familiar with that. So along with all of that work, just to see what she did at her age, because usually society says, oh, you're too old or whatever, is inspiring to me. The second person would be Miss Ernestine Shepherd, who is the lady that is in her 80s.
Yes.
And in her 50s, decided to transform her body and became a competitive bodybuilder. She's actually from this area. She's from Baltimore. I find her very fascinating just because of the whole mind-body connection, her mental strength, spiritual strength, and just her strength, period, inside and out. She's amazing. Yes. She's amazing. And then just the reminder of how our body's divine intelligence and how resilient our body is, and how you're never too old to improve your health, or to transform your body. So I am working on my own health journey right now. I'm in good health, but I'm working on, I think I told Na Willie that I've been inspired to take up yoga teacher training. Yes. And Miss Ernestine is a hero of mine. And then the third one is Iris Apfel, who's got to be pushing up on 100 years old, who is a style icon. That lady is awesome. And the thing that I like about her is she is unapologetically herself. Yes. She's unapologetically herself. And since I am a person that loves accessories, I love accessories. Accessories are part of the simple pleasures of life for me. And I believe that everybody should know what their simple pleasures are, because when you need to raise your vibration, it doesn't have to be anything grandiose. It could be those nails that you like. It could be that meal that you like. It could be that girlfriend that you like kikiing with. For me, it is accessories, sunglasses, and eyeglasses. Just tickle my soul. And so that's why I like Iris Apfel, because of her sense of style, She's very comfortable in her skin. And just the whimsy and delight of life that she has. So all of those reasons, those would be the three that stand out. There's others, but those are the three that stand out right now.
Okay, so I put up some information on Miss Ernestine, who is born June 16th. So she's a
Isn't that
Gemini.
something?
Yes, she is a
Oh, wow.
Gemini. It says she is known for being the oldest competitive female bodybuilder in the world.
That's right.
She broke the Guinness Book record in 2010. And as of 2020, she's 85 years young.
That's right.
Yeah, and her motto is determined, dedicated, and disciplined.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wonderful. So, anyone would like to share their inspirations or?
I would like to share. I want to jump back to the manifestation.
Okay.
I had we started saying that at the shop. I have a natural hair salon and school. We put it on the walls.
Yes.
And every morning when we would come in, we would all say it. Our life has changed so much. Things were showing up. I remember Kiki and my son, they was just like, whoa, it's too much, too much, too much, too much. All of us was saying it. It was like, wow. But let me tell you, I remember when we go back to Elizabeth, one of the principles of Elizabeth is that you can have all these people in your corner. Sisters, I want you to really listen to this. You can have all the yay, 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 yay. And then one person can come and say something negative about what you're doing, and it could just trip everything. It can just stall the and even stop the momentum of what you are doing or were doing because of one person saying. There was a little story on TV, and the little girl was it was a little kids show too. The little girl was talking about how happy she was because she wrote a song, right? And she was getting all kind of wonderful responses over the internet and all that. And she's just happy, happy. Her brother is happy, happy, happy. This little boy comes up to her while she's alone. Get that? While she's alone, and says, I hate that song. I hate that song. Shifted that child's whole perspective about all the joy that she was having around it because everybody loved the song. And then she's hurt. She's going to her brother and saying, you know, he don't like my song. He don't like my song and stuff. And then the brother, protecting her, goes to him and says, why did you do that? And then it comes out, he says, because I want a song. I want somebody to like my song. So they work with him to have his song, and then everybody's joyful again. But all those people were excited about her song, and she was like, yes, yes, yes. And one person stuck a pin in it.
Because unfortunately, hurt people hurt.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Yes, yes. And so they had to, help him to come through, and then she was happy again. That's one of the principles of the 20 principles of Elizabeth, is being very sensitive to that. And that one person, I've heard Oprah say that all the people come on there, Beyonce and all of them, she says every one of them, after they've gotten up there, threw down, just blow everybody away. And then they'll come to her and say, did I do okay? Did I do okay? Was I okay? So, we just have to be very sensitive to that in our walk.
And have grace with ourselves and with others.
Yes.
Because a lot of times we're not aware because even with this 3 years of focusing on manifestation, I still have to sort of like stop and pause sometimes, because you have to remember, you have years of the world telling you you're not good enough. You have years of your own self telling you that. You have years of well-meaning people in your lives telling you you can't do this and you can't do that. And so you can't just counter that with one positive thought. It takes as much, you know what I mean, to counter it. And then for me, I'm still surprised that it's of the stuff that's deep down in there.
Mm-hmm.
And so it makes me have grace with myself and grace with others.
Yeah. Lily B, you want to speak? And then
Yes, I was just letting you know that we had reached the 9 o'clock hour.
Oh, yes.
Thank you. Oh, yes, we have.
Yes, it was so juicy and good that, you know, I didn't want to interrupt too much.
Well, Facebook and YouTube, we want to say we gave you an extra 10 minutes with us in the Zoom room, but you can join us by going to elizabethvisionaryconference.org and hit that button that says Zoom room and come on in. You can use that same number. You don't have to do it each time. The same number. We're going to go even deeper now. So we just want to say thanks for stopping by and peace out for you.